Wonderful. Very good, Gilby.
I had him from the back.
Brilliant.
Programme this afternoon, and that is the team from Wales. Well, indeed, the team. Came in second place last evening. I know that team manager John Bryant was disappointed not to have done one better than that, and they'll be looking for victory here this afternoon, certainly guaranteed to push the England team. They have a very strong looking lineup indeed. On last night's occasion, of course, Julian Hardy was the top scorer. And we shall see whether Julian repeats that. Get behind these lads this afternoon. Unfortunately, the Scots trailed last night. They had 27 points, coming in fourth, but notably Pete Young, as I said I think earlier on, was the top scorer last evening at Newport with 11 points, and of course Pete back into the side today, and he'll be looking to see if he can again emulate that performance and maybe get a little bit more support from the others to take them up the score chart this afternoon. Next we turn to the green shirts of the Irish, and we'll ask you once again, put your hands together for Ireland as they come onto the track, finishing third last night at Newport with 35 points. They're the only team that line up with the same team today, or at least they would have done, but of course Dave Kilroy unfortunately couldn't make it, and they will no doubt be aiming to go another place better and improve on that score up there at Newport as they take to the track here at Beta this afternoon. So as the Irish lads make their way back round, we'll ask you for the last time to put your hands together for your own home team racing at Beta this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, England. The England team, of course, today being completely changed from that which won up at Newport yesterday. We have 5 fresh and brand new riders to do battle for international honours this afternoon, and I know that each one of them, for all sorts of reasons, will be aiming to make sure that the England flag is carried high this afternoon, and to make sure that England maintain their superiority. Of course, England always very much the favourites in these competitions, with a vast quantity of riders to choose from, and no doubt this England team will be none less enthusiastic in carrying out their duties here this afternoon at Beta. Well, with that, the three remaining team managers just leaving the track, and entering onto the track now is Nigel Guthrie, who is the meeting referee, and will be taking charge of proceedings from this point. And we're just a couple of seconds away from racing now as the final preparations are made. The riders going back into their pits, and we'll have the first four riders out for heat number 1 in just a minute. Lining up next to him on grid number 2 for England is Danny Zarni. On grid 3 lining up for Ireland is Neil Mason, and lining up for Scotland on the outside, grid number 4, that's Pete Young. And those are the first four riders for heat number 1. I'll hand you over now to the referee for control of the first race in this 1992 Home International Series, the second round of the Home International Series, and this is the first race.
Come on, Pete.
Well, exciting heat number 1 to get us underway, and a great start for the Welsh as they take their grid 1 and make it absolutely count to the best effect with a race win from Julian Hardy as he leads heat number 1 throughout to score 4 points. In second place, Danny Zarni for England takes the second spot ahead of Pete Young for Scotland, who managed to put Neil Mason under enough pressure, and that paid off for Pete as he crossed the line in third place. Neil Mason hit the deck but manages to pick himself up and cross the line for his 1 point.
Come on, Adam.
Another excellent race in heat number 2, seeing all those riders giving maximum effort, but it was the Welshman again who made it count from grid number 1. Colin Simmons takes 4 points and leads his total to, or leads the Welsh total to 8 points, the maximum score from the Welshman so far, and a very good start for them. In second place, Ireland's Adam Barsley giving a bit of pressure there, but having to settle for that second place, but it takes the Irish total up to 4. In third, Dean Webb for England.
She's all good, loving once. 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 She's all
Come on, Andy. Come on then, Andy, right? Tuck in.
exciting race, heat number 3.
Ready? Under started orders.
Come on, Dave. Come on, Hat. Go on, Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, Richard. Come on. Come on, Dave. Keep it going.
Come on, Dave, up, come on. All right.
Well, as they go in from heat number 4, Martin Hepworth breaks the dead.
Ready? All riders ready. Under started orders.
Come on, Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy. Come on. Good boy, Jeremy. Loads of room, Adam. It's your in, Jeremy. Keep it tight.
I've been trying to get Pete down here for 7 years.
Well done, Adam.
Well, it's all happening in heat number 5, and they go over the line. It's a win for the green shirt of the Irishman, with Adam Bartley picking up a race win, and perhaps unaware of what was going on behind him. But certainly the action was going on there, and it was Alan Brown who positively burst through into second place to fill that slot and to take the Welsh total up to 18, preserving their lead. He finished ahead of Richard Hunt for Scotland, and that put Scotland on 9. And poor old Jeremy Dickin from England there had a spell on the deck. He had to pick himself up for 1 point and a 4th place finish in heat number 5 to take the England total up to 13. So Wales still leading it on 18 points.
Every night we have some fun.
All riders ready. Under started orders.
Come on, Neil.
Loads of room, Neil. Loads of room.
Well, heat number 6 sees the Irish gain another race win, and much needed points for them as they take the total, courtesy of Neil Mason, who took the checkered flag, up to 14 points. And good to see Neil back out there doing battle despite that wrist injury, certainly seeming to be unhampered by it in heat number 6.
Under started orders. Tuck in. Go on,
Well, as they go over the line in heat number 7, the gap is closing up a little bit because these teams are closed up now to a 4-point margin between all 4 of them, with the leading team currently on 20. It was a win for Pete Young and a comfortable run in the blue shirt of Scotland as he crossed the line ahead of the Englishman. The Englishman, of course, Darren Tarr in second place.
Riders ready. And the start of order.
Come on, John. Come on, Hat.
Pull right in, pull right
Come on, Heavy. Come on, Jay.
Come on, Aaron. Come on, John. I reckon, man. Come on, John. Come on, Scotland. Yes, go on.
Well done, Julian.
Well, how fortunes change. In heat number 8, one rider's misfortune and there's another one's good fortune as Julian Hardy takes advantage of that very uncustomary slip from Martin Hepworth to take the checkered flag and take 4 points for Wales. It's much needed from the outside grid positions. It keeps them right up there with a score of 24 points, and I know that team manager John for England is Danny Zarni.
Riders ready. Off again. Ready. Riders ready. And the start of order.
Come on, Wales. Come on, Wales, we know the track.
Well, clearly some difficulty over there on the back straight with Elliot Jones taking a very heavy tumble indeed, and unfortunately 2 riders coming together there sees quite a nasty accident, but we hope that we'll have good news to report from there and that there's no serious harm done, although it looks as though he is in a little bit of difficulty, and clearly the referee stopping the race in the interest of safety and bringing those riders to a halt just on the last lap there, I believe. We're very pleased that, of course, today's proceedings are being captured on film, both in the form of still pictures and also on video. Very pleased to see Ian Wells in attendance, making souvenir video of today's proceedings, and I know that Ian will only be too pleased to chat to you about how you may go about getting a copy of the souvenir video from today's proceedings. So why not pop along and see Ian, where he's set up on the first bend, and he'll be happy to take orders for videos. Also, of course, I know that he has a range of other videos. They'll be lining up next to the Ireland riders on grid number 2, and in heat number 10 it's Richard Besant that will take his place. On grid number 3, Julian Hardy, so far unbeaten from his first 2 outings. The Welshman lines up on grid 3 in heat number 10. And on grid number 4, Dean Webb from England takes his place on the starting grid. I was just mentioning before Elliot got back on his feet that, of course, our proceedings were being captured on still film, and that is by none other than our own Roger Nicholson. And I know that Roger also will be pleased to take orders for any souvenir photographs from this afternoon's proceedings, as well as his stock, his very large and extensive stock of events throughout the years. Well, a satisfactory start declared by the referee. One blast of his whistle brings that race to an untimely end. And it brings all four riders.
Riders ready. And this riders order.
Oh, yeah, John's in front of him. That's better.
Watch the man behind Rick.
Come on, Andy.
Come on, Richard, Tuesday. Yes, Richard.
Well, you've got to hand it to the Welshmen. They've got their tails in the air now, and in heat number 10, Julian Hardy takes his third race win of the afternoon. He remains unbeaten, and that's an excellent score for Julian. And it's really helped the Welshmen on because they've now got 32 points.
Steady. Steady. All riders ready. After game. Drop off and start again. Go on, Neil.
Come on, Scotland.
Have a go, Neil.
Come on, Scotland.
Good boy, Neil. Marking guys.
Well, what a thrilling race in heat number 11. As they go over the line, we really did have two races for the price of one, and we nearly had all four riders going over the grid together at one point, I think. But it was Ian Middleton who took the checkered flag. He scored 4 points, and it takes the Scottish total up to 26. The second place for the Irishman, Neil Mason, and a real valiant ride for Neil. He hit the front, but then only to be relegated back into second place. It puts the Irish on 25, just one behind Scotland. In third place, I had it as the Welshman. Yes, indeed it was. The referee confirms that Dave Murphy finished in third place to take the Welsh total to 34, and the fourth place for England's Jeremy Dickin gives England 24. So Wales, again, they get a point.
Oh, well, what are you doing?
Well, it's getting fast and furious out there as the points get more and more critical, and in heat number 12, the referee wasn't happy with something that he saw.
Worth the try, Pete.
Oh, well, that's to know each other. That's to know each other.
They're like brothers, isn't they? Trouble is, they don't want to both end up on the floor.
Right. Where you can see him, Ed?
Good ride, you two.
Another thrilling race in heat number 12 as they go over the line. Adam Bardsley manages to hold on to that first place ahead of the ever-challenging Martin Hepworth. It's 4 points for Adam Bardsley, 3 for Martin Hepworth. Two riders that really know this beta track like the backs of their hands, and a very good battle out there in first place with the Irishman getting the verdict. 3 points. Number 13, the grids change again, with England taking the benefit of grid number 1. Danny Zarni is their rider on grid number 1. Next to him on grid 2 is Alan Brown from Wales. On grid 3, Ian Middleton from Scotland, and grid 4, Martin Gamble from Ireland. Another brave race, heat number 13, and they go over the line that time with Danny Zarni in front for England, and that'll do them no harm at all as it moves their total up to 31 points. A second place for the Welshman, Alan Brown, and it still maintains their lead. They're well out in front on 39 points. A third for Scotland's Ian Middleton gives them 29, and a fourth place for Martin Gamble from Ireland puts them on 30.
Ready? Your understarted orders. Not a whistle, right? Come on, Joel, keep going.
Keep it steady, Dave. Nice and smooth.
Come
on, Dave. Come on, push. Come on, Dave.
on, Dave. Come on, Dave.
Dave Murphy for Wales, seemingly going to sew it up for them in heat number 14 as he goes over the line in first place. Takes the Welsh total to 43 points. He finished ahead of the Englishman, Dean Webb, in the white shirt. He takes the England total to 34 and puts them in second place. England now know that if they can win their remaining two races from the inside group positions, they'll be assured of a second place. But still the battle going on at the back between Scotland and Ireland. It was Scotland who got the better of it in heat number 14. It took their total to 31, and that levels it up now with Ireland, who finished in 4th place in the shape of John Murphy. Once again, as the tension mounts, the referee's whistle goes and he calls the riders back to the start. We await his decision on heat number 15, but he's going to approach Darren Tarr, have a word with Darren, and he says to me, all four riders come back to the line in heat 15. Well, it didn't come much more spectacular than that, as three bodies and bikes turn into a cycle speedway pudding up there on the first corner. It looks as though Julian Hardy came off the worst from that, looks as though he took a heavy knock to his arm, but he's back on his feet, and the referee saying all four riders back to the line. So the first bend incident doesn't stop all four riders coming back to the line for the restart of heat 15. Well, once again. Well, drama in heat number 15 as one rider is given his marching orders by the referee, and we see three finishers only. The eventual winner was Elliot Jones from Scotland, and that'll do Scotland no harm at all, putting them on 35 points. He finished in front of the Irishman, Adam Barsley, and that puts Ireland on 34 points, one behind the Scots. The third place for Darren Tarr from England puts them on 36. And of course there was no fourth finisher. Julian Hardy was excluded for an offence up there on the first bend. A real coat hanger. Well, heat number 16, as they go over the line, Martin Hepworth picks up a second race win in his afternoon for England. It puts them on 40 points, enough to give them second place overall. But a second place from Colin Simmons for Wales is enough to give them the success in this home international series round 2, because they have scored 46 points and they're the victors this afternoon.
Steady. Outside is ready. Go understarted orders.
Well, certainly a moment of drama in the runoff as Adam Barnsley hits the deck. He was out in front, and real classic effort by both riders, both the Scotland Pete Young, Ireland's Adam Barnsley. It ended in not a very popular way. Adam Barnsley hits the deck, but that's Cycle Speedway for you. And it's Pete Young who remains. He collects the checkered flag, and so it means that the Scotland team will finish officially as third, and the Ireland team will finish officially as fourth.
Under starting orders.
Nice and steady then, Het. Well done, Happy.
Well, in heat number 1, it's a win for Martin Hepworth as he crosses the line to take the checkered flag, and that will progress him into the first semi-final.
Under starters orders.
Come on, Adam.
On to go.
Well done, Neil.
Well, the Irish boys, they go round, and we see that it in fact is Neil Mason who takes the checkered flag, finishing ahead of Adam Barnsley. Neil Mason goes into the first semi-final.
Under starters orders.
Pete, you all right?
Well, they go the Scots as they go through their Heat 3 qualifier for the International Grand Prix.
Under starter's orders.
Well, a satisfactory start.
Come on, Julie, no. Good bloody track, come on.
On you go.
Well done, Dave.
Well, that completes the qualifiers as the Welsh was done in the pits. Meant that Martin Hepworth will line up on grid number 1, and that's a good bonus for Martin as he draws the inside favoured position. Next to him for Ireland, Adam Barsley will line up, and alongside him for Scotland is Pete Young on grid number 3, and the outside grid, the Welsh rider Julian Hardy.
Starter's orders. Orders. Come on, Pete! Up, Pete, up! Just the turn.
A really nasty looking spill, and Adam Barsley coming.
Right, is ready. Under starter's orders. Up, Elliot! All way, mate! Keep going, Dave. Oh, lovely line, Neil. Up, Elliot! All the way, Elliot! Don't let that Murphy in again. She has done.
Well, a thrilling second semi-final sees Danny Zani safely across the line for a checkered flag and first place, and it sees Dave Murphy.
Under starter's orders.
Right, you give this go.
Hard luck.
You've got room, Julian, you've got room.
Speed up.
Well, congratulations to Julian Hardy after an epic afternoon of international cycle speedway racing. Julian Hardy is the International Grand Prix champion here at Poole, and certainly congratulations go to him after battling his way through those rounds. He's had an excellent match this afternoon, 3 unbeaten rides, and an unfortunate exclusion was his record in the International. And in the International Grand Prix he's gone through the card. And indeed, congratulations also to Danny Zani, who finished in second place, Dave Murphy, who finished third, and Martin Hepworth, struggling there. Alan Barnsley, who was in the wars, of course, along with Martin Gamble, who was the points at any rate in joint third position, and with a tally of 36 points. Really welcome back onto the track, Scotland. Scotland team led out by Pete Young. Also in attendance, of course, Elliot Jones, Richard Hunt, Andy Dart, Ian Middleton, and the team manager, Dave Baxter. A real very good performance indeed from Ireland and Scotland. The second round of the Home International Series, a team that are very accustomed to finishing in the top spot, but nonetheless do show appreciation for your England. Martin Hepworth, the skipper of the side, leading the team out. He, of course, picks up also some cash from the Grand Prix. Darren Tarr, Jeremy Dickin, Dean Webb, and of course also Danny Zani. Danny Zani also picking up the runners-up spots and the cash for the Grand Prix prize. And so we move on to the team that finished in first place. And I know that the team manager, John Bryant, will be absolutely delighted. He certainly threw down the gauntlet at the beginning of the season. He said that he's got a stronger Welsh team than ever before. And he certainly has proved that this afternoon. Will you welcome back onto the track the winners this afternoon, Wales. A proud moment for the Welsh lads. It's only, as I say, the second time that England colours have been lowered in cycle speedway history. And if that's going to set the scene for the later matches in the international series, then we're in for a battle on our hands, and England know that the gauntlet has been thrown down. As the Welsh lads pick up their prizes, and again some exchanges between those two.